Hi everyone, I'm Nick Rhodes. I am a senior at Muldrow High School, and I wanted to come to you guys today and tell you a little bit about what I think that you should have in high school and what you need for high school, and some advice that I would pass down to other students as well. So, to kind of begin with my first point, the first thing I want to talk about is your teachers. Your teachers are the person that gets you through high school. They watch you grow, especially your freshman teachers. They watch you grow, they watch you learn, and then you grow up with them, and they help you tremendously. And the one thing that I will say is don't disrespect them. There's no reason to do that. They're here to do their job, and they're here to help you. If you are on the same side as a teacher, you will always, and I mean always, especially when it comes to Miss Reeves, you'll be all right. Now, to kind of go over some teachers that have impacted me, specifically in my senior year, Miss Peterson, you've held me to what I would seem to think a higher standard than other people, and she's a great teacher to have. She's taught me how, even though it's hard to not get senioritis, you can still go and prosper through and get through the year. Along with another teacher that I would like to point out is, I'd like to talk about Jamie Patterson. She was my one of my middle school science teachers. Love her to death. The one thing that she taught me is that be kind to everyone. You never know what someone's going through. And always be kind to the other person, because, like I said, you never know what they're going through. And one act of kindness, you don't know how it can change their day. Now, I kind of want to move on to activities at Muldrow High School. Of course, I played football, basketball, baseball. I did OIO, speech and debate, all the things that could be considered an activity at Muldrow, basically. And I kind of wanted to go over why I think that people should still continue to play these sports, and the reasons that I think that they're good for a person. So I kind of want to go with people that have impacted me and kind of some advice that I would leave. The reason that I think you should play football is because there's a very special person over there that he's probably my favorite coach of all time, and that's Coach Cody. He instills hard work. You work your butt off every single day to get better. There's no off days, which, sometimes you may want to take a break. You may want to stop doing something, but Coach Cody, he will instill that hard work in you, and there is no way that he will ever let you off the hook, because he loves you. He loves every single one of his players. And that's why I think, if you're a guy and a girl that would like to play football, that's some advice I leave. Please play football, because he will help you so much. And just another role model that I've had in my life, the biggest thing in high school is just some advice. Please do speech and debate. It helps you. It makes you a better speaker. As you can see right now, there's nobody in this classroom, but I'm freely speaking. I have no issues with being able to talk to, what would be called everyone. I don't get embarrassed. The one thing speech and debate taught me is that there is no right or wrong. It's your opinion, and your opinion matters. It's the way that you can portray a story, an interpretation of the way that you see something. You write an OO, which would kind of be like what I'm doing right now. It'd be like a compelling speech to push your agenda, to push what you believe in, to make other people also believe it. Not only that, but speech and debate, it's a community. It's a family of people who come together every weekend at 5 a.m. and go to 2 hours away and compete against other kids. And Muldrow Speech and Debate has been very, very competitive, and they have been very, very, very good for me. And that's another piece of advice I leave around. If you are with Aaron and Chris Larcade, or Before them, I had Miss White. The Larcades are great people, and they will never, ever lead you astray. They always want your best interests, although I've been in my fair share of arguments with the Larcades. That comes with friendship and them being my coaches, which I gotta say that they're probably the closest two people beside my parents that are adults that I've ever been around. And so I love them dearly, and I will for a long time. Now, kind of to move on to my advice, what I've learned from being in high school and going here. I've learned that there's a lot of persistence. I need you to just bear with me because there's a couple things that I want to go over. So first, I want to go over persistence. Well, high school's a lot. There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of issues. There's a lot of hurt feelings. I mean, I've had my feelings hurt countless times. But just know this, that eventually none of this is going to matter at all. It's not going to matter. Nobody's ever going to be, not in 10 years is somebody going to be like, oh, you remember that time in the hallway when Nick Rhodes fell down and everybody laughed, ha 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 ha. Yeah, nobody's going to remember that. Or somebody's not going to remember when so-and-so's girlfriend cheated on so-and-so's whoever. That's not going to matter. What's going to matter is the positive memories. The teachers, the coaches, the activities, all the things involved with school. So, in closing, I would just like to say, stay persistent. Understand that high school isn't everything, and that you got this.